unplug your nose and open your ears. It's time for the Queefcast.
Cinnamon. Okay. I think we're ready.
Yo, sup?
Hello?
Queefers in the house.
Yeah.
Queef rockers in the house tonight.
Party rock.
Party queefers? Party queefers in the house tonight?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Who doesn't like party queefing?
True. So I was thinking like, dude, welcome for one. And then what the fuck happened with the Mark Zuckerberg, Yi Long Muk cage mat or what?
Yeah. So actually, I just found an article.
They're not. Yeah, they haven't. It was
so,
sorry.
As of August 11th, there's actually a huge update. So they've agreed to the terms, like how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an MMA fight.
Oh.
I don't think UFC actually has anything to do with it though.
Oh. Well, damn, they're missing out, dude. They might want.
Well, I think they want all the money.
UFC does, or
no,
you
I
mean
think,
Zuck and Cuck?
Yeah.
Or I mean
Musk and.
I mean
Zuck.
Yeah, Musk and Cuck. Sorry, I'm on Elon Musk's side on this one.
I mean, sometimes I am. Sometimes I think Musk is cool, and then he'll do some shit. And I'm like, that's not cool, dude.
He's kind of a dork, dude. Honestly.
Well, and he's like trying to put computer chips in people.
Yeah.
And
He's transhumanist
you know how
garbage.
many monkeys he's killed?
A
lot.
For
He's
real,
killed
probably
a lot
like
of
a
monkeys.
ton. I don't. Yeah,
he's
probably.
killed a shitload of monkeys, like trying to just implant. You know, the first one must have been barbaric.
Yeah, he just fucking sticks something in there with like some huge forceps, dies instantly. He's like, I don't know.
It's probably like that. You know, like that weapon in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, the little
It's just
cattle
like that,
fucking.
But like, there's like a fucking computer chip at the end, and he just tries to. And they're like,
bolted
well,
in there.
that didn't work.
Yeah.
So
he's just like, I don't know. He kind of shrugs his shoulders at the other guys.
Chip in a monk? That's why we're doing it on monkeys, not people. Anyways.
Yeah. I hate monkeys, so I don't really care, dude. GE loves monkeys, dude. He actually really loves monkeys. I fucking hate monkeys.
I mean, they are little demons. I don't really
They're
like
demons,
monkeys.
dude.
I like watching chimp videos.
What I don't like about them is they're so close to humans. I can see the what do you call it? The intent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the difference between human and animals, like, animals aren't generally evil. Monkeys are smart enough to have, like, intent, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, especially chimpanzees.
Yeah.
Chimpanzees know what hurts the most, and they choose that.
Yep.
When they fuck up a human,
That's intention.
They go for your eyes, they go for your fingers, and they go for your genitals.
Or they'll just rip your limbs or your face. They're like, your face? Yeah. Like.
Well, sometimes they, like, just try to maim you. But they go for that shit because they know you need to see.
Yeah.
You need your fingers to grab shit, and you need your garbage to fuck. So that's
your garbage. Do they rip your garbage off?
Yeah.
Does that happen?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
There was this famous case of this guy who had a pet chimp, like a retard. And then when as a baby.
That's usually a chick thing.
It was a dude this time, but when the chimp got too old for him. Because, you know, at a certain point, chimps are like, wait a minute, I'm way stronger than you.
Oh, okay. So it was the monkey's choice. I thought you were saying the chimp got, like, turned 18, and he was like,
No, I'm getting this. So basically, what he did was he had to give it to a zoo, but, like, he still wanted to visit the chimp. So he visits the chimp every once in a while, and the chimp's like, yo, what's up, dude? Oh, it's you, bro.
Dude,
and, like,
you're here too?
They, like, hang out for, like, a little bit, then he goes home. On the chimp's birthday, this guy brings the chimp a cake.
Yeah.
And gives the chimp the cake. But, like
monkey bread? What is
it? Just literally. That'd be funny, but.
That was gay.
I don't actually know. No, that was funny. I don't know what kind of cake. Anyways, the other chimps see that this chimp gets a cake.
Oh.
They don't get a cake. They don't even get any of that cake. So they actually rise up and they get out of their enclosures. I don't know. I guess they needed that rage to figure out how to get out of their cages.
It's a pretty good motivator.
But they did. They got out and they just fucked that dude up.
The guy?
Yeah. They went for the guy who brought the cake.
It was personal. Like, they took
they were
it
like,
personally.
why didn't you give us cake?
They're like, you did this to us.
Yeah. So what they did was they fucking ripped out his eyes, bit off his fingers, and ripped his dick and balls off.
Yeah, nothing fatal, just like...
No, they just ruined him permanently.
Yeah, damn.
So
that's what I'm talking about,
dude. These chimps
dude.
felt cheated, and they went straight for, like, let's just leave this guy alive,
let's just
but
ruin
a husk.
Him. Yeah.
He can't do anything that us chimps like doing ever again. He can't. He's not going to swing from any vines like this. He's not going to. How is he going to see where the bananas are?
Yeah, dude.
Or he's not going to be able to.
Yeah, the banana. He's like, this dude's not peeling any more bananas anytime soon.
Yeah.
And he's not cramming his banana anywhere anytime soon.
Ever again. Because some chimp ate it.
Damn, dude.
I don't know if they actually ate it, but whatever.
Well, I don't know if you were
that
trying
really
to...
did happen.
I don't know if you were trying to defend
no,
monkeys on
I was
that.
saying chimps are evil.
Okay,
I
because,
like watching funny monkey videos, funny chimp videos, but, like, yeah, fuck those guys, dude.
They suck, dude. Monkeys fucking suck,
demons.
dude.
They are demons.
They are. They're like...
you know, a little monkey would be just as evil as a chimp if it was the same size.
Yeah, if it had the strength, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they do... like, little monkeys are just, like, thieves and shit. They're just, like...
Yeah, and they're, like, angry.
Yeah.
They will fuck you up.
Steal the food out of your mouth or your
wallet. Yeah, then laugh at you.
Yeah.
They'll, like, go and, like, climb a tree and then, like, laugh at you because they have your shit.
Yeah.
And then you have to, like, go and, like, bribe them with, like, a banana, like... Because you can actually be, like, gesture at something and then, like, gesture with a banana and they understand trade.
Yeah, they get it.
And so you just throw it at the same time.
Yeah, they're too smart. They're just at that critical point between being an innocent, not innocent, just like an indifferent animal and like a human, an evil human, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just smart enough to be like...
And capable.
Yeah, they're like just smart enough to be like, you chose evil today.
They
monkey.
choose evil every day. I mean, there's cute monkey videos, sure. But I'll tell you what, there's no videos of fucking birds ripping someone's bird off, or for example, or whole face, for that matter.
Oh, unless you're talking about an Australian magpie.
They're aggressive. That's territorial, though.
They
Monkeys
would if you could. Yeah, but they go and swoop and, like, attack bicyclists.
Yeah.
They're bastards.
I think that's funny. I think that's just a territory thing.
If
I
I lived in Australia, I would have a tennis racket on me and just...
Actually, that's not bad. That wouldn't kill him.
I would have...
I wouldn't want to kill him.
You don't think that would kill him?
No, tennis rackets have a little bit of give on them. Like, that's... I mean...
Oh, you think it would just whap them?
Yeah, they might just bounce.
Yeah, but they got those bird bones.
Exactly. They're hollow.
They would probably crash and then be like, yo, I wasn't thinking that was going to happen.
Yeah, I think you would just hit the Uno reverse on them with a
yeah, then they'd probably go
tennis
fuck
racket.
off and, like, maybe go recover in a bush.
Yeah, it'd probably hurt for sure.
I would, honestly, if I'm attacked by a bird, and I don't give a fuck what happens to it. Like, if a magpie was to swoop down at me and I just kind of caught it and just kind of
squeeze
I would just strangle it.
Sick bastard.
I would have, and I'd be like, I did nothing wrong. That wasn't a sin.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that perspective. But as a bird owner myself,
yeah,
I just
you're a
couldn't.
bird guy, but
I'm just an all animals except monkeys guy. Like, I hate monkeys. Okay, this goes back to what we were just talking about. You were talking about animal testing on monkeys, which for some reason I am so fine with. But if you told me that Elon Musk was trying to put chips in rabbits' heads and they're dying en masse, I would have been upset about that. But since it's monkeys, I don't really care.
well, I think you're supposed to use rats and mice first because it's like
you work your way up to a monkey.
You can just,
that's for like macro effects.
You can just make a shitload. You know how many mice and rats you can just make real quick?
Yeah. You
just
like, spawn rats.
Here's 2. Give them a fucking appropriate amount of food for a month, and they'll be like 100.
Yeah, the turnaround time for a new mouse is like, it's like 2 weeks. It's
Dude,
less than a month for sure.
Yeah, you don't have to fuck with them. You just like, okay, we'll make an enclosure. We'll just breed real quick.
Have you ever seen a rat breeder or a mouse breeder setup? Like, they just keep them in like little like racks with like Tupperwares, like
like the drawers.
Yeah, you just slide them out, and you're like, oh, cool. There's a few new mice today.
Yeah.
Plus 3 to your mouse colony.
Yeah, who's rolling up? We have a guest.
Oh, hang on. No, people like to use my driveway to turn around because I'm strategically positioned on my road.
Oh, I thought that was our buddy Too Tall.
Oh, wait, no, he's parked. Hang on, we're going to have to hit the pauser. Okay, turns out it was just Amazon Flex because Amazon will let any old jackass get in their car and bring shit to your house.
I've never seen that. I didn't know that they just had unmarked Amazon.
I guarantee you,
cars.
she's got a sticker on the back of her window. That's how they do it.
Okay, well, yeah, but from here, that just looks like a regular car.
Yeah, I bet
And
you her
then-
trunk is full of dumb fucking shit that people want but don't need.
Yeah.
I hate Amazon, dude. I
What
hate
did you just
commerce.
get?
I hate me.
Yeah, what was that?
That's not for me, dude. I got a woman in the back of the house. You think I order shit, dude?
Oh, that makes more sense.
Dude, men don't order shit like that. Like, you know how many times? I mean, because I have mentioned this on the cast prior. I am a delivery boy for one of the, not Amazon, so that narrows it down a little bit. One of the big 3 to 4 package delivery companies. You know how many times a day I come up, some geezer happens to be outside, or boomer, or just old guy happens to be out in his yard when I'm delivering, and I get this line at least 3 times a day. What did the wife order this time? Like, I got a woman, you know, like, it's because dudes don't do, I mean, I don't know about you. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't.
No, I don't. I don't order shit.
Okay, cool. Then I'll keep going.
I'll buy like a book every once in a while, and that's usually if like my grandpa gives me like a gift card.
Yeah,
for
gift
Amazon.
card. Yeah.
Or like my mom will give me, and I'll be like, okay, I don't know, Marcus Aurelius' Meditations,
Nice.
or like fucking, I don't know, yeah, just books, dude.
Yeah,
I buy
that's
books.
cool.
I get the whole Dune series, although most of that I got at a bookstore. But yeah, I had to order some of them.
Anyway, hate Amazon. Hate, and I gotta say this quietly so my girlfriend doesn't hear. I hate when people order a ton of shit all the time. I fucking hate it. It's crazy. It's brutal, dude. Like, if I need something, I just leave and go get it. Like, although I will actually,
Depends on what it is.
the only time a year I ever use Amazon is when I'm trying to get a gift for my woman.
Ironic.
Because you can just get shit. Because also I'm a last minute guy, so I'll just like wait until it's like a week out, and I'm like, who's gonna get it here, and who's got the widest selection of
Dang.
bull crap?
Yeah, my wife and I are pretty good. We're just like, just don't get us shit. Like maybe like a card or like a
wait.
little tiny gesture, but we don't get.
Your
like,
wife says that, and you actually do that?
and she does it too. Yeah, we don't really get like.
Well, yeah,
gifts.
she can do it too, but yeah, your wife.
mean, I
your
guess
wife
we're-
says that to you. That's not what that means, dude.
I know you'd think that, but like,
If a woman tells you, oh, you don't have to
I
get me
hooked
anything.
her up on her birthday though. I
know.
got her
Yeah, I remember.
super nice headphones and a badass Bluetooth.
Yeah, the
That
JBL,
JBL you
that I
said
was
you were
gonna
gonna-
crack Joe with.
Yeah, then you said you were gonna hit barrel blast Joe Rogan with if he fucking if he rised up on us.
I mean, only if he rose up on us in your house, like, because that's
Yeah.
right there. It's
Yeah,
easily accessible.
that was just being
and it's heavy.
defensive. We would never.
We would never tower offense, Joe. Just defense.
Yeah, yeah, it's just our defense.
Yeah, just defense.
Yeah, that was a funny bit, dude. I loved that whole. Anyways, not
like
to
the
rehash
idea.
anything. Let's get back to
Yeah,
the,
what were we just? Wait,
the
we didn't
Elon
finish
the Elon Musk versus Zuck fight.
Yeah, yeah. So animal
I
testing
would have
is.
forgot if I didn't have this fucking article up on my phone that I'm looking at the whole time.
I've still got it somehow. I haven't had enough beers to forget every like third sentence yet. But animal testing aside, yeah, like I haven't heard anything about it since like the announcement, basically. So what's going on?
Okay, so as of the 11th, I don't
Was
know.
it like 6 days ago?
It was a few days. Who cares?
8 days ago.
They
Shit.
they agreed to the terms, like how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They agreed it's gonna be a MMA fight. It's gonna take place in Italy.
Why?
Because they're dorks and they're trying to get the Colosseum.
Oh, for real,
Yeah.
dude? Wow.
They're trying to get the Colosseum.
That's insane, dude.
And what's even crazier is it's being considered. They're in talks with the president of Italy and the let me scroll down. I think it was like the minister of culture, because they have one of those. I guess if you're like a country with ancient ruins, you probably need one guy.
True.
Who gives a
Yeah, to
fuck?
be like, hey, this isn't. I don't. And he's allowing it.
Hey, no twerking on the columns.
Is he allowing this? Because this is kind of a disgrace of an
There-
event for the
There's
Coliseum.
no official thing.
Like nothing happens there for thousands of years, and then you get two fucking
Two
technocrats.
rich nerds?
Yeah, two rich nerds in there. That's kind of a disgrace. I mean,
I think that's pretty disgraceful. However, it's probably going to make a shitload of money, so...
you can't say no to that.
What I'm reading right now is there's no yes or no answer on the Colosseum.
Yeah.
It's going to be... They've declared it's going to be ancient Roman something. they said that the only thing on camera is going to be them and ruins. They're going to fight in some ancient Roman site. If they can't get the Colosseum, it'll be like some fucking temple to Jupiter or some bullshit.
Damn, dude, this
Because
is
they're
insane.
fucking-
This is...
Yeah.
I don't like this. This is dystopian as hell. Now we got like WWF for fucking rich people.
Dude, I wish it was more like WWF and not MMA. Like if there were... But then they have to script who wins. And
Yeah. Who's your money on, dude?
well, I see Zuck training a lot.
Dude,
Musk has got the height, weight, and reach advantage.
Zuck's a naturally bigger dude, but here's my thing, dude.
You mean Musk? Musk is a naturally bigger dude?
Didn't I say that?
I thought you said Zuck.
No, I said Musk.
My bad.
We'll run the tapes back.
Who cares?
I said
Just
Musk.
go on.
Yeah, dude, you have no idea how bad I want Elon Musk to fucking just pummel that piece of shit. But I am afraid. Mark is technically in better shape. I think Elon might get his shit pushed in, dude.
Dude,
I don't want it to happen.
Look at this picture, actually.
Elon?
Look at this. No, it's of Zuck.
It was the one I saw with him with his shirt
He looks kind of
off.
shredded, dude.
I know, but one of his tits is deflated. So some guy on the internet, this is just one comment I saw from nobody, so probably means nothing. But he was like, "Dude, look at his left pec. That because it looks like deflated compared to the other one." So this guy was trying to express that he thought that all the muscles that were on Mark Zuckerberg were like Ellen Page abs, like basically fake.
I see.
Yeah, let me see that. Yeah, one of them looks a little like saggy. It's not as.
Are you perfectly symmetrical?
I mean, yeah,
Oh, okay. That's cool.
yeah. I mean, maybe not.
I don't
but
think
not like that.
I don't. If I was
Like one of them's like almost triangular, and the other one is square-ish as it should be. I don't know. That's not
he
enough
probably
to
has
go
some
off.
fucking cybernetics.
Yeah, that picture's not enough to go off of, other than being
I mean,
like,
there's
yeah.
two other pictures there if you want to look closely, but I mean, I think it's pretty much the same shit. Just he looks like featherweight ripped,
Yeah.
which
No, I know, but
Elon Musk is definitely in a higher weight class.
dude, Elon Musk is older.
Elon Musk is older.
He's older.
He's got the weight advantage, but also, I mean, I guess if you're that rich, you can get ripped pretty fast.
Yeah,
Because you can just get the best trainers
dude,
in the world real quick.
Nanjiani, that dude plays
and
like
just-
a. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just saying, like, you could get a nutritionist,
Yep.
dietitianist, whatever.
That's what they do with all the
and
Marvel
trainers.
stars.
You could-
Like
Yeah, in like a month be in fighting shape if you're that rich.
Elon Musk is definitely a higher weight class than Zuck, and generally, like, I mean, I think it's a safe bet to like, play things that way. Like, be like, yeah, if somebody is like way huger, then generally they
Yeah.
could kick your ass, but not always.
But
you know?
if the smaller guy is jacked, like
He is kind of jacked. How tall is he? Can you look that up?
I'll look that up next. Let me finish.
GE, can you look that up?
let me finish what's on the article first.
GE
But,
almost sounds like Jamie, by the way. If you
GE
say it like I did.
Yeah, if you say it quick.
G?
Anyways,
G?
yeah, I was gonna say. You remember we saw David Lucas in person.
True.
That guy's big,
Yeah, but
Which
he's
is
not
weight.
athletic at all.
but
he's
he was a wrestler in high school
That's fine.
or something. I don't know. He lost a wrestling match to Tony Hinchcliffe, which is a little twink.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
That guy's a little twink.
as a rule of thumb, like on the street, you should right of weight. Like, give regard to weight, but
Yeah, but shit's changing now. People are
it
getting
is
technical,
yeah.
dude.
People get crazy.
Tony's like tiny compared to that guy, but he's in way better shape. He has the
Yeah.
little amount of mass he has is mostly muscle, and he's
That's like me, dude. Like
Technical.
I have like 0.1% body fat, so any weight I do have is just. But still, like I've rolled with Derek before, dude, and he could actually I won, but he could have crushed me. He like yielded a little bit, and then I flipped him on it. Like, but you know what I mean? Wrestling is a little different because that's like leveraging, and it's very like strikes though. Like if a guy like David Lucas like threw his whole fucking back into a
and like
strike
landed
on
with the weight.
Yeah, landed on Tony
Yeah, it'd be
Hinchcliffe's
like
jaw.
I don't know if you remember Captain America.
Yeah.
When that bully just punches Captain America before he's ripped into the garbage can.
Oh yeah.
It just looks cartoonish, like how much like force got distributed to.
Well, also that was kind of cartoonish because they CGI'd him frail.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he punches the guy. He like fucking spins and hits a garbage can. It looked brutal, dude. You're like,
Yeah.
man, don't get up. Stay down, dude. Don't take another one of those.
Yeah.
That was anyways. Yeah.
So your money's on who? You think Zuck maybe?
I don't know, dude. I think
I don't know.
haven't
It's
seen-
so
I haven't
tough.
seen any. I've heard Musk is training, but I haven't seen his training pics so far.
Same. Maybe he's like trying to sleeper. He's trying
he might
to
be trying to sleep. He just shows up jacked.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't
if-
know.
Yeah.
So far, Zuck has had more visual evidence of him having maybe some kind of advantage. He's got to make up for a lot of.
Isn't Elon
mass.
like 6'3"?
Elon's a big dude. Let me just scroll through the article real quick. Just
And
to
again,
see if
that
there's anything else
that's not
before I
like a
change tabs on
hard
my
and fast,
phone.
like just because you're taller than somebody or just because you weigh more than somebody. I know that, like, but it's tough because Elon is also a nerd. Like, as cool as he tries to come off, he is kind of a nerd, dude. And I've seen those beach pics of him, like, but then you get, people online are trying to simp for Elon and be like, this is what functional strength versus vanity strength looks like, and have Elon on the functional side. Like,
Dude,
he doesn't look very
no.
functional, And I want him to win, so I'm not dogging
You know
the guy.
what? I actually I feel pretty neutral about it because
Yeah,
I know we all want.
that's fair. That's actually the cooler position.
We all want to hate on Zuck, but we're all on Facebook.
Yeah,
We all have a bunch of friends. We have our little community,
yeah.
our little friend.
There's a lot of right wingers that love Elon though, which is kind of funny.
Well, I mean,
It's-
that's kind of like the position you want to like Elon because he's like, even though he's a leftist, he came in, bought
Yeah.
Twitter, and basically he makes hard liberals rage. So by default,
that's
you're
funny
supposed to-
and
you're
cool.
supposed to
Yeah.
like him.
As a right winger, you're like, yeah, I like that.
I don't dislike him, but I don't also like.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I want him. I prefer him, but I'm not one of these guys that like simps for Elon or anything, dude. But trust me, I do want him to fucking win because if Mark Zuckerberg wins, dude, we're never gonna hear the end of it, dude.
Dude, if Zuck wins,
If Zuck wins, we're fucked.
dude, no, if Zuck wins, I'm going on a Chad Zuckerberg posting spree.
True. We got to get ahead of it.
I'm gonna immediately be like, guess he was base the whole time.
Yeah, we got to get on. What we have to do is make it seem like we wanted him to win if he wins, via memes.
Or
And
like,
then-
could you imagine like the classic iceberg meme? Yeah, like little tip be his face, and then bottom is just the giant Doge.
Oh
Doge.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Fucking just I don't know, just something. Shit
No, I like that. Yeah, something like that.
Start posting like,
We'll workshop it.
despite his appearance and shortcomings,
Which is just nerdy lizard fucking piece of shit dweeb.
and then him like posting shit. He's like trying to convince us we're like he's human. He's like, oh, here we are just smoking some meats.
Smoking meats. We're smoking those meats. Got a brisket. Smoking meats. Brisket.
Which is,
Pork
it's
shoulder.
like his delivery is like so.
It's robotic. He's weird. But
He's definitely a weird nerd, but like, dude.
and
if
you know what,
he's-
dude? Him actually beating Elon Musk doesn't make him. Actually, whoever wins, I don't think either of them are very based.
I mean, that doesn't really. I think like, it would just be a big like upset because what's funny.
It would.
What's funny is, so a lot of people love Musk. A lot of people hate Musk.
True.
A lot of people hate Zuckerberg. No one loves Zuck.
Yeah, good point.
When's
good
the
point.
last time you saw anyone be like pro Zuck
Well,
anywhere ever
Actually,
about
dude.
anything?
Actually, dude. If
Really?
you go only on his personal profile.
Oh,
if you-
dude, that's bots,
if
dude.
you- true though, yeah. If you go on his profile
He
though, you'll see a
programmed
bunch
all
of people.
them individually.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up right the fuck now,
Dude,
Mark.
there's no way. Like, it'd be
Yeah, it's
funny
probably
if he
not
wins.
real. You're right. That I actually did have that thought when it happened. I was like, who could possibly think this about him?
Well,
You're the
'cause-
bomb, Mark. This is the top comment on his latest post. You're the bomb, Mark.
By who?
Thanks.
Pull up that guy's profile.
Uchenna Ndubuisi. It's
Well,
a verified profile, by the way.
Verified. Cool.
And he's like a Nigerian. Oh, digital business consultant, U.S. stock market investor, engineer. Info at Lead Supa Africa. He's African. Fucking probably bought. Okay, now watch this though. That's the
That
first
guy
one.
probably actually does like Zuck.
That guy might be
if
real.
You're just like if you're like an African software engineer, you're probably like, Zuckerberg, you are the man.
Yeah, you're like, thank you so
I love
much.
you.
Because SMS is so expensive in other countries for some reason, so everyone has to use apps like WhatsApp and Facebook.
Yeah, they probably fucking love that shit.
You know, in India, that's why WhatsApp is so popular. Because for some reason, using like SMS to text, like in Southeast Asia or Africa, Asia, like costs way more than here.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Probably just U.S. companies being like, dude, we had to fucking bring this shit to you on boats. I don't know. And then, okay, so the next...
I got, actually...
Hang on, here's the next few comments. Thank you, sir, for the upgrade. Amazing. Next one. Another wonderful setting. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Mark. Excellent upgrade. You're amazing. I like it. Thank you. Good. Okay, these actually read very bot-like. Everyone's
Dude,
saying,
pull up
sir.
some of
Like,
those profiles.
good job, sir. Wow, thank you, sir, for sharing.
Find one that
This is
sounds
weird.
like an American name and pull them up, because
Okay.
I think in Africa and India they say sir a lot.
Nice one. WhatsApp is beyond social media. Yeah, a lot of these are actually foreigners. I think only Africans and Southeast Asians like Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he's probably bringing them relief in communication.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and he is. That's true, because Facebook does own WhatsApp.
Dude, is Zuck a sleeper based?
No.
Just
Wait,
kidding.
why? What?
No, just kidding. Like,
Okay. Yeah, nothing there.
like he's actually helping. Yeah, but then he like goes and fucking.
Dude, all his posts are about WhatsApp. I mean, if you think about it, like the rest of the world loves WhatsApp. Nobody here likes WhatsApp.
I didn't even hear about it until recently.
No, dude. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. WhatsApp
even
is
know what it
fucking
is.
huge. It's I don't know. It's like a internet. I've never used it. Only thing I've ever seen on there is like people trying to get you to click a link because they're probably
So
Nigerian
WhatsApp.
scammers.
Yeah, the only reason why I even know about WhatsApp is because whenever you make a page, it's like, would you like to link your WhatsApp? I'm like, what is that?
That might
No.
help you with like reach abroad or something. I don't fucking know.
Maybe we should make a WhatsApp for queefy blinders. Get some Indians be like, oh yes,
True.
wouldn't she queefs while riding your face?
That could be good
I would throw
fodder.
up too.
Do you think they know about queefs though? They must. They have to.
Those horny bastards know everything.
Yeah.
Dude, they wrote a book on how to fuck.
Queefs go beyond
Kama
the
Sutra. Did you know there's?
Yeah,
they
there's
wrote-
probably
If you could write the Kama Sutra, dude, you know about queefs.
there's probably a chapter in there on how to avoid queefs.
How to avoid it, or like, there's probably like some like 10% of the sick fucks are like.
What's the
How to
queefiest position
achieve
possible?
queefs.
Yeah. Damn.
And they're just like, yeah, I wanted to sound like a machine gun the entire time.
I like the queef. I almost spit my zin out on that little queef.
Oh,
Anyway,
you
dude.
zinning? I saw you bust it out, but I didn't like do the math for some reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, I use the pouches. Actually, this Zin can is from when we went to the party camp out a couple weeks ago because they didn't have on where we were.
One.
Yeah, they're fine though. These are fun. I mean, it tastes good.
Okay, so I scrolled down
Coffee.
on the article I was reading, so I got their stats.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg is 39, 5'7",
He's 5'7"?
and 155 pounds.
Dude, Elon might fold him, dude. What? How tall is he? Get Elon's
Okay,
stats.
okay, yeah, I got him right here, the same screen. So, okay, now I'm gonna say it again, just so I can then immediately say Musk's. Don't interrupt.
Yeah. Okay.
Zuck, 39, 5'7".
Well, what's my?
One.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut
Sorry.
the fuck up. Let's try this again.
All right. Sorry.
Zuck, 39 years of age, 5'7", 155 pounds. Elon Musk, 52 years of age,
Yeah.
6'2",
Yeah.
187.
Yeah. Elon's
That's
got.
probably why Zuck's been doing so much grappling, because he knows if
That's
he
his
doesn't know
only
anything
shot,
if he doesn't
yeah.
know anything about grappling, Musk could just lay down on him.
Yeah. Elon's got a nice hog worth of height on him over Zuck. Like a nice good hog, like good sevener.
He's got Yeah, he's got 7 inches of height. So
And what was the weight difference again?
Zuck's 155, Musk is 187 currently.
30.
Well,
that's
actually,
not
they're
too
both
bad.
They're
There's
both
no way he's
estimated.
180.
Musk?
I would have thought he would be heavier than that. He's blown out. You see the beach
187.
pictures
Yeah,
of him?
yeah, but these are both estimated because they're both training.
Yeah, so it's
So
probably
we
going
don't
to change.
actually know what their weights are at currently. This is just they'll probably do some weigh-in to get the official stats.
Yeah.
But on top of that, being that much taller, Musk has got to have a severe reach advantage as well.
True.
I mean, if I was to guess, I don't
But this
actually
is
know.
so if we were talking just straight rolling, like Zuckerberg could leverage his way into winning, but if it's full MMA, like
Well, it depends because I know Zuck is prioritizing the grapple game.
yeah,
I
and that's
have-
good because you can break somebody's shit with that, but
Dude, if you're a striker versus a grappler, if the grappler gets you,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's what it's gonna come down to.
you're
Is
a fucking
if Zuck gets him on the ground, then
dude, like an anaconda versus a raccoon.
yeah,
Like if it wraps you up,
yeah,
or even actually that's unfair. A chimpanzee versus anaconda. A chimp could fuck you up, but if an anaconda can
well, that's not fair
get your
because
grip on you,
well, that's
some
it.
anacondas are huge. I'm talking about the big.
Well, yeah, but you're
I'm
saying
just saying a
you're saying
constrictor.
Mark Zuckerberg is the anaconda. That implies that Mark Zuckerberg he does have arms still.
I'm just saying he's grappling.
But yeah, yeah,
If he's going for grapples,
and he will. That's
and
his only
that's
shot.
what
dude.
he's been training at.
I think that's
He's
his
been
only
going
shot.
for grapples and throws. If the training pictures and videos he's been posting aren't just blatant propaganda, which they could be,
Yeah,
that's just projected. He's focusing on throws and grapples. Musk, we have actually. Let me see.
you know what?
There's
this
got to
is-
be some kind of like, how is Musk training for this? Is he just like
He hasn't
"Oh,
said
I'll win."
anything, has he?
Would that be funny if he just didn't practice?
Yeah, he just went
prep
in,
at
like,
all. He just shows
fuck
up in
it.
that same shape he was in at that infamous beach photo,
I mean, you know what,
and then
dude?
just gets his shit kicked in.
They're probably friends. They're probably talking. This is probably literally
Dude,
WWE. Like,
well, the whole beef started because of Threads,
oh yeah,
because fucking Zuck just made a Twitter clone.
and forced all his already active user base to automatically have accounts there. Like that's why if you look at the
do you
graph,
have an account there? Like just
I have Instagram, so yes,
oh, I don't have Instagram.
yeah. If you have Instagram, that's why if you look at the graph of users, the first like few days, huge, and then immediate 90-degree almost slope to the
yeah,
bottom.
that's probably why they made it so if you delete your Threads, it also deletes your Instagram.
Yeah,
So
it was
you're like, "Oh, I don't wanna do that."
artificially inflated his active user base by forcing Instagram
Yeah, but
users
it's just
onto there.
It's just corporate Twitter.
It is, yeah.
It's just every company's like, or every.
Do you like Twitter,
corp-
but do you miss the censorship? Threads is for you.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess Musk is straight up banning the block button. You can't even block people on Twitter, which actually
Kind of based. I
I
think
don't
blocking is
like
pretty
that.
gay. I don't know. I think.
I do not like that. I like blocking people. I'm like, well, you're of no use to me.
Well, what he
Why-
has to do then is he has to make it so you can't just report willy-nilly, or like make it so if you report somebody that it doesn't like affect you negatively unless they find that there's a legitimate reason.
Yeah, because people like to do like, they like to call the troops, and be like, everybody report this page. If they get this many reports, then
Yeah. That
Because like if
we're
you
on
get mass reported, the website for some reason just is like, oh well,
Automatically.
surely that many people can't be wrong.
Yep.
And they won't even like deliberate with like a human.
Yeah, they're like this many people can't be wrong, obviously. Like
Okay,
a
that's-
true democracy, aka mob rule. Like
Yeah, it's fucked up,
just
dude.
gay. Democracy, so fucking cringe, dude.
Yeah, pure democracy's fucking brutal.
Gay, dude.
That's why the founding fathers were like, nah. Have you
I always
seen
think
the,
about
Have you seen
that.
The Patriot with Mel Gibson?
No, I haven't.
I might have brought this up even on cast before.
Maybe.
Anyways,
Yeah, you
one
did,
of
I
his,
think.
yeah, one of his famous quotes is like a fucking majority senator or something. That's not what he said.
It's
give him
fine.
The gist. It's the gist. The gist is he's saying
I'm
like
not
a
gonna fact
majority.
check you.
He's like a majority fucking Senate can just as well oppress a public as a king. Because if it's the 51 versus the 49, then shit can get dicey.
That's true. Actually, so what he's saying there is that even a representative government is subject to folly.
It's because in that scene in the movie, he hasn't like picked a side yet, because there's like a bunch of revolutionaries, even ones he's friends with. But he's like, I got a family, dude. I'm not trying to go to war.
Yeah.
And then like England shows up at his place and fucks his place up, and he's like, all right,
damn.
You drew my hand, and they didn't know that he's like some psycho butcher that fucking he like mangled a bunch of French dudes. That movie does rule.
I would love to laugh at that, but I don't know. I haven't seen it, so
Maybe we'll watch it after this. Anyways,
mayhaps.
I watched it actually for the first time on 4th of July. And,
yeah.
That was a good decision.
Oh, base. That kind of rules.
That movie does make you be like, yeah.
Oh, hang on. We got dogs. One sec. Okay, and they're gone.
You're a Harry Potter enjoyer, unfortunately. You know Draco Malfoy's father?
Hey, actually, Harry Potter's back in for the boys. If you didn't know that. Harry Potter rules.
Why? Because J.K. Rowling's a turf?
Yeah, and people say that, like, people trying to act like J.K. Rowling's on, like, the right side. She's not.
She's fucking gay as hell, dude.
Yeah, she is.
She's like, yeah, actually, Hagrid, the whole time, so gay.
He had a butt plug in for basically 3 of the 7 movies.
I know I didn't write it in the books, but he was actually banging this dude the whole time. What do you think
like,
about that?
And the Twitter posts, like, somebody being like, I think Hermione might be black. And then she's like, oh, I didn't think, yeah, she could be. Like, I didn't write it.
Yeah,
like, she wasn't black.
I don't know why people that, like,
Who
why
cares?
they think JK's a win. I think no matter what, it's fucking, yeah, it's gay.
Well, here's the thing.
Write your fucking children wizard books, bitch.
I can separate the art from the artist, even when it's on the side that I'm not on, okay? You know, like, people like to be like, separate the art from the artist with, like, black metal bands or whatever. And everyone's like,
that's when, like, a lefty wants to like some band where some guy, like, fucking threw a Hitler salute.
Well, yeah, but then they won't do it for the side that's... I'm just saying, people will say that. I don't even know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, I can indiscriminately enjoy something if it's good, regardless of whether or not the person who created it is a fucking retard. It's cool. The pop filter actually lowers the volume. Because this I don't need it for this
You're
mic.
You're talking loud enough. You might as well put it on.
No. This is off-cast stuff. Trust me, we're good.
Alright, whatever.
I am going to hit the pause real quick, though, because I have to piss wicked.
Oh,
I got to take a
hang on
wet
sec.
piss, dude.
I was going to say something. What?
All right, say it.
I can't remember. Piss.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay, all right, I'm going to piss.
I thought... Okay. Ran the tape back. It
We
was
remember
really
now.
huge. It's just, you like Harry Potter. You know
Yeah.
the actor who plays...
Sue me.
You know the actor who plays Draco Malfoy's father?
By name, no, but
No,
yeah,
it's-
I know what he
you the
looks
guy-
like.
Yeah, okay. That guy
He's fine.
is in The Patriot.
Oh,
He's
sick.
like one of the main villains. There's 2 main villains. There's like the guy that's actually in charge of the English colony in the area.
True.
And then there's that guy, Draco's father. He's a straight up war criminal cavalryman who
Based?
just executes dudes. Kills kids and shit.
Nice.
And he's brutal in that movie. He like will shoot a kid then look at you and be like, dumb boy.
Fuck them kids.
He like there's a scene where he like fakes being dead, and then like some guy's about to like, oh, did I get him? And he gets up and fucking shanks him with his giant cavalry sword.
Shanks a kid? That's
That
tough.
guy's not a kid.
That's another level. If you
That's
can
not a
stab
kid.
a kid, you are a psycho. If you can shoot a kid,
He
anyone
would.
can shoot a kid.
He does some brutal shit in that movie. Dude. I don't want to spoil the movie because I still want to make
Please
you watch
don't.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Mel Gibson, that guy who plays Draco's father, and what's Heath Ledger's in it.
Queef Ledger?
Yeah, Queef Ledger plays Mel Gibson's oldest son. He's like,
Yeah, dude, my favorite line from that movie was when he was like... Go on.
Mel's like,
Sorry.
stupid boy, don't queef at me.
I'm sure if I saw the movie that what you just said would make sense, but
Anyways, just
still
it's
funny.
Like, it's like 17 whatever, so like, you know, standard family. He's got like fucking 1 million kids.
12 kids,
He's
yeah.
got like a shitload of kids, dude.
He's on his 3rd
And,
wife.
Like,
Probably buried 7 kids also.
yeah, well, probably. I mean, anyways, none of them know like what he did back when he was a soldier. They just know he was a soldier, and he's got a rep. And so they go to like one meeting about like whether like their colony should join the revolutionaries, and his son Heath Ledger really wants to join the revolutionaries. He's like, "Don't be a pussy, Dad." He's like, "You've never seen war, boy. We don't need this shit for our family."
That's nice
brutal.
And nice. Nice of the kid and nice of the
dad. It's really well done.
Yeah.
It's really the kid's like, "Don't be a bitch," and the dad's like, "You haven't seen actual combat. You haven't seen what it looks like.
The horrors of war.
Some guy with his limbs chopped off by some Indian tomahawk.
Your buddy, your
you
battle
haven't seen
buddy
your
with
buddy
his legs
get blown
up
up by a cannonball."
But also fighting for your country. One of the sickest possible things. I see both sides there.
Yeah, no, it's the whole point.
Sounds complex of a movie.
It's supposed to be both sides, but then he gets pushed, and he goes. He's like,
I'd like to watch that.
He's like, "Okay, guess it's sicko mode."
Sicko mode.
I guess they wanted I think it was Tom Cruise at first, and he either declined or already did another movie, and they're like, "Okay, let's try Mel Gibson for the role," and he just fucking psychoed.
What year was that movie?
It's like 2000 something, I think. The Patriot. It rules. It's one of my favorite Mel movies, to be honest. Although he didn't have anything to do with the directing.
Oh, 2000 even. Damn.
Oh, nice.
Huh. I wonder what else Tom Cruise had going on in 2000.
Probably Mission Impossible 3 by then.
3?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Damn, I can't find it fast enough, so let's
pull
just
up
move on.
Yeah, it's not funny if you're just like...
Oh, Mission Impossible 2. He's like, "Sorry,
hey,
dude."
I was close, dude.
No, I can't even...
That was the right move for both those actors.
Yeah. Worked out. I mean, honestly, a movie like that, I don't know if I could be as invested if Tom Cruise...
Dude, if that was Tom Cruise in it,
you'd have been like, "You fucking pussy."
If he's just like...
Yeah, non-believable. Not unbelievable, non-believable.
Dude, there's scenes where, you just see, it's, implied gore, where he, has a red coat. You know how, in MMA, you get over a guy and you just bully punch his face while his, limbs are tied down by the grapple you have him in?
Sure.
He does that with a hatchet to a red coat.
Nice.
And that's the first time his sons have seen him kill a guy.
Huh.
And he just is he's so pissed. The guy's obviously been dead.
Yeah.
For most of it, he just keeps hatcheting some guy. And if it was Tom Cruise, then Tom Cruise's dumb fucking rat hamster face looking back at the camera after that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck that.
I wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't buy it.
But
I'd
Mel
be like,
Gibson
"Who is this guy?
Mel
What the
Gibson
fuck?"
looking back with his unhinged.
Tom Cruise, he's probably all looking as hot as possible, because that's what he does.
Abs for this movie. Yeah, let me have a shirt
off,
rip scene,
like a big laceration across his fat pecs.
Oh, you know, those old school baths where it's just a big barrel. He would definitely have been let me get out of a barrel,
like a stock pond, like a little for a horse trough, just dumping as much warm water as you could in there.
Anyways, yeah, that movie fucking rules. It is also 2.5 hours.
That's fine. I love a long movie. I feel like
it's a good epic because it gets you, it grips you, dude. The whole time you're like, fuck.
I mean, we're guys, dude.
Fuck.
We're guys. We can watch a fucking 2.5, 3 hour movie.
Dude, my wife loved it.
Oh wow. Yeah,
we're
chicks usually
halfway
do not.
Through, and she was like, "Oh my god, have you cried yet?"
Oh yeah, she'd already.
She's like,
was she on her third
brutal.
cry already?
Yeah, because it's intense, dude.
Speaking of that, dude, I cry now during movies. It's fucked up.
I'm more.
I mean, I'm not sobbing, but I'm trying. Obviously, I'm trying to hide it because you can't let your woman see you cry.
Yeah, no,
wiping tears away.
I'm more driven to emotions on moments that are either really happy or victorious, he put in all this work and he did it.
Well, yeah, because you saw the trial and tribulation up to that point.
Yeah, the moment of
the relief,
sweet, happy,
the relief,
either victorious or just everything's so good.
Yeah.
At the beginning of Lord of the Rings, where they're just playing that Celtic flute and everyone's just living perfectly.
Okay.
I gotta look away from the screen for a second and be like.
You act like you're coughing so your wife can't see your face while you're. What was the? How about this?
And they're just yeah, everything's fucking.
What was the last movie that made? Has there been a movie recently, or something that the thing that made you movie or other piece of media, I guess, that made you cry the hardest?
Are you talking about came out recently or what I've seen recently?
Just the last one you can remember for yourself. It could have been an old ass movie that you watched.
Made me emotional.
Yeah, like
Probably
made
the
you actually
Patriot,
tear
dude.
up like the hardest.
I was like,
The Patriot?
yeah, dude, I had to like literally look away like a dog.
Yeah. Damn.
Like a dog not trying to look at what he
I gotta
did.
see that because I
I'd,
crave
like-
that shit now.
I'd like look away and be like focus on my breathing and like try to like not hear what they were saying and shit. Because that movie's fucked, dude.
Dude, you know what it was for me?
And then you just at the end, you're like,
You're like, that was a good movie.
so much sacrifice.
Yeah, your wife's like, how'd you like that? You're like, it was pretty good.
No, I just like looked at her like trying to like hold my voice together so it doesn't
Yeah, it's not
tremble. And I was
shaking.
just like, that was really good.
That was really good.
That was
Dude.
really good.
For me, the last one I hit that, and this was actually almost like, okay, the listeners might think this is gay as hell because we did talk about The Last of Us on the last cast. The Last of Us TV adaptation, dude, there's an infamous episode, which is the third episode, I believe. You didn't play the game, so this is going to mean nothing to
The
you.
one where the guy from Parks and Rec who's
Yeah.
used to be a conservative
Yeah,
icon.
who
they're
they
like,
they retconned it and made him gay, like just gay as hell, just so
yeah, 'cause
gay.
I remember like
I hated
remember
that. I hated
seeing
that they
like,
did
the
that.
game like implied maybe.
No, not they.
Oh, really?
They only ever referred to him as Bill's partner, and then at the end of the whole segment of the game with Bill, you find the guy hanging with a note being like, "Bill, I fucking hated you, dude, but sorry, man. Like it was good, you know, whatever."
Okay,
And
so they could have been any
I
form
mean-
of the word partner.
I didn't come away from The Last of Us 1 when it came out thinking Bill was gay. I don't think most people did. And then obviously in what was that on Netflix or it was HBO, that's right. But, you know, HBO, Netflix, Hulu, it's all under the same
I don't fucking watch
the same
anything.
tribe.
Honestly, I don't watch anything. I haven't
Yeah, you
seen a
watch
new show.
movies,
I watch old.
which I envy.
Kino.
I'm trying to get back on movies cuz I've been watching just
just
like
don't-
show after
I don't
show.
like shows.
Shows take up so much time,
Yeah,
dude.
it's too long. It's too much of an investment.
I know, and there's so many good movies. Like we just finished Vikings finally, so now I'm like, cool. Now I can make my girlfriend watch movies again.
dude. Yeah,
I'm not getting into
movies.
another show for a while, dude. Like, cause they take, dude. We literally watched Vikings for like 2 months, like,
Dude,
cause
let me know when it's like movie night, and I'll stay off the Xbox.
dude, it's every night.
You got my fucking.
It's every night.
You have my account on your Xbox still, right?
Oh yeah, I do. But
Dude, I own a fucking good library of.
true.
I know you haven't seen every movie on that list.
No, of course, probably
it's
not.
It's tailored to my likes, not your likes. But surely there's some shit on there you'd
Yeah.
like.
I mean, like most of them gay.
Like what?
No, I'm just kidding. It's because of the last one I was telling you how. You like a lot of like objectively gay shit, but somehow when you like like it and talk about it, it's not gay somehow.
Like what?
I'm serious. Like it's. I'm not just saying that to make you feel like somehow
Well,
it's
give
not
some
gay.
example for like the listeners at least.
Like King Creole. If Evan was
dude,
if,
that movie.
dude,
you
if,
haven't seen it.
if Evan told me to watch King Creole, I'd be like, dude, you're gay.
Dude, honestly, if Evan told me to watch that, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be
That's
like,
what I'm
show
saying.
me a clip or
But
something.
then you tell me, and I'm like,
Although
I guess I
he
should.
did that with Game of Thrones, because I was like, a Game of Thrones. What like fucking?
I've never watched that. I
I
actually
was like Lord of the Rings if it was pornographic and fucking pessimistic. No thanks. But then he showed me some scene from it. and I was like, that was actually kind of sick.
Actually, dude, when that show was new, Derek was very into it, and he made me watch the first 2 episodes, and I was like, that was back when, like, Walking Dead, for example. I think Breaking
Yeah.
Bad might have still been at the tail end.
Yeah, they started
Walking
doing
Dead,
Those big.
it was one of those...
big high
yeah,
production
that, like,
shows.
huge diaspora of those, like, modern, sick TV shows. But he showed me 2 episodes of it when me and him were hanging out, like, every day, because neither of us had jobs. And, I was like, this is fucking sick, dude.
Oh really? Because I saw the first episode and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
I saw it. Well, he made me watch the first like 2 or 3, and I was like, "This actually rules." And then I never watched it again.
Okay, yeah, I saw the first episode and I was like, okay, so like, I get the whole like Petty Kingdoms, like, I get the whole like nitty gritty, like the way that they
Yeah.
have to fucking
There was like something happened,
schemes, I like the schemes,
dude. Something
But then,
happened
like,
to writers.
and then they're like, okay, well, here's a scene where this chick just gets raped.
Oh, that was tough by her brother or whatever.
No,
That chick was hot too, so I was like,
Was it?
"Eh,
No,
this is
no,
weird."
the chick that
but
gets, like,
there's something going on here.
She gets like traded to like some Mongolian dude to be like, that's his new wife.
You're talking about the blonde chick?
Yeah, the blonde chick is like the main character.
Yeah.
One of the main-
Anyway.
she gets raped by the Mongolian she got sold to.
Yeah,
And,
they
like,
hit
her
you with
brother's,
back
like,
shots. Like you're
the
like,
brother
fuck.
that like sold her was basically like, I'd let his entire horde fuck you if it meant an alliance.
True. You
remember
would
that
do
line.
that back in the day. I would do that probably back in the day.
Well, dude, back in the day,
I'd trade my
most
sister
people
up.
didn't see.
Or my daughter. You know, that's how you got ahead back then. You'd be like,
Well,
yeah, what are you going to give me?
Alliances.
What are you going to give me for my fucking hot-ass daughter, you fucking weirdo?
We haven't let her eat bread ever in her life.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, no, I just saw that. I thought it was.
Okay.
I thought it was boring, and then
the
I was
first
like,
episode is boring.
So I was like, okay, boring and a rape scene. I'm not really inclined to watch more. I like Lord of the Rings.
Well, I don't know. The rape scene didn't stick in my head, really.
Rape scene
Like,
stuck in my head. I was like, oh, nice.
That's not what I thought. Like, I mean, I've only seen 3 episodes, and the rape scene, I honestly didn't even remember that. That might not even be in the first 3 episodes. Now that
that's the very first episode.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll take your word for it.
Okay, so like, if you've seen 3, I guess that makes the rape scene a smaller fraction of the amount.
True.
If you've seen
less
one
than
episode,
30%, 33%.
if you've seen one
for sure.
episode, it's a bigger chunk of the time you have committed to the show.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, I don't really care to watch more of this. It's boring medieval politics. There was like,
Well, I mean,
the closest thing to a fight was like the good guys.
Yeah, there wasn't much action.
There was like
it was all politics.
The good guys, like the good guy king.
Sure.
His son, or no, his daughter was like playing with some peasant boy. Like they were just playing by the river, like with sticks, like pretend sword fighting. And then like the bad guy king's son shows up. He's like, "Oh, you think you're a knight?" And like,
Was she Australian?
no, it was a guy. I'm talking about the little blonde prince guy.
I was just knocking your accent.
No, the guy's
there.
like, "Oh, you
"Oh,
think
what
you're
are
a knight?"
you fucking?
No, I love doing me like,
No.
No, I love just that's the only accent west of or east of America. Anyways,
Oh, I traded me sister to get here fucking. Okay, all right. Anyway.
yeah, no, this guy, the little blonde prince everybody hates.
I don't know.
shows
I don't
up,
even remember.
and
It was
he's like,
dude. It
I'm
was
not
when
telling you. You don't need to remember.
it was when it was new, so I don't remember. Dude,
Yeah,
this was like
I
10
wasn't
years
asking
ago.
if you remembered. I'm telling you
All right.
what I remember.
Well, you said blonde guy that everyone hates. Like, I don't know who that is. That's what I'm saying.
He's in a bunch of memes. Anyways,
I know who you're talking about. Actually, now that you say
yeah,
that.
of course. Anyways,
Okay,
back
so I
to
guess
what
I
I
do
was
remember.
trying to say.
Sorry.
The good guy king's daughter is playing with some peasant boy. They're just stick fighting innocently, and the bad guy king's son sees that. He's like, "Oh, you think you're a fucking knight?"
You think
And
you're
he,
a
like-
nor, I?
He like
Nor.
fucking
Nor.
I don't know if he like
Nor.
he like play fights with that guy, and I think the peasant guy like wails him, and so like that guy has his guards just run him down like a dog on
Yeah.
horseback, and they just kill this peasant boy
Okay.
because he dared to strike this guy even though he challenged him. So it's like that was the closest thing to a good fight, and some guy gets executed, and Boromir's in it. So it's like Boromir's there. He has some guy executed. He explains like he didn't want to do that, but he has to like look good as a king.
Wow, dude. For
And then
somebody
there's,
who didn't like the
bad
show,
politics, and then there's like a rape scene, and I'm like,
dude, I don't
you know
remember
what?
any
I
of
don't-
this.
Well, I remember it vividly. I have a good memory. You
Yeah,
have a
you also
shit
have
memory.
Yeah, my memory's toast.
I don't even know. I think I might have a
Abnormally
I think
good
I have a-
memory. Yeah, it's pretty good.
actually pretty good memory.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's definitely a above standard. I would say.
I was just thinking only reason why I paused so long is because I'm thinking, is my memory only good compared to yours? But then I was like trying to remember.
True.
I was trying to remember shit with my wife, and I'm like, she'll like forget a whole movie,
I do that too. I
and
mean,
I'll
there's
be
so
like,
much coming
we
at
saw
you.
that, and she's like, I've never seen this, and I'm like, I made you watch this movie like
Oh, okay.
5
So
years
yeah,
ago.
that was like an affirmation. Like, yeah, okay,
and
maybe
then, like,
my memory
halfway
is
through,
good.
she'd be like, oh wait, maybe I don't know. This seems kind of. I'm like, you saw the movie.
No, that
Anyways,
is. I would say that's probably one of your strong suits is memory, probably as far as mental capabilities
I
go.
can remember shit like if it's something I care about, if it's like history or like art that I like. When I say art, I mean it could be music, film, actual paintings.
Well, so for
Can-
me,
whatever.
if I watch something several times, then I can like, or for back in school, for example, or whatever. I mean, you know,
Yeah, my wife's the same way. She's like, I don't remember stuff the first time I see it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, exactly. So if I see
Drives me
something
fucking
once,
nuts.
I can hold on to it for a while. If I really care about it or it really left an impression on me, then it'll stick with me. But otherwise, if it's something I have to try to remember, like it takes me like several. But that also, I was a child diagnosed with ADHD, which is basically just being a child, and then your mom's like, "Can we get this guy on some speed, please?" And
I can't
and that
seem to
ruins your
discipline
brain.
this guy.
That's what happened to me. My mom was like, "Dude, can you guys fix my child who's acting like a child?" And they're like, "Yeah, here's literal meth." And
That's
then,
crazy.
Yeah, that ruins your brain, dude.
They're just like, this kid's too energetic.
Yeah,
Put him on speed.
exactly. Like
That's
literally.
nuts. That's the solution?
I mean, it was like.
Meth pills.
I think now my mom has turned a corner. My mom's way like. My mom used to be insane, but now she's cool. Like, she mellowed out. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Anyway,
Know a
dude.
thing or two about that.
What I was trying to say is that the shows, so good. For one, like something happened in the writers' room, like somebody like threw like some kind of bomb in there that made writers way better at their jobs, and then in like the mid-10s, just these crazy shows started coming out. And so finished Vikangz, which was one of those very good shows until the end. Like the last season sucked. But now I'm stoked on movies. Now I'm like sick because my girlfriend was very into Vikangz, and so every night, when I get off work, she's like, "You want to watch Vikangz?" I'm like, all right. Even though there's so many movies I have on the backlog that I want to watch, But now
Movie time.
Now it's movie time. Yeah.
Kinozyte.
I'm not getting into any more shows anytime fucking soon, dude. Even
It's a
though
big commitment.
Even though now now the hottest thing that I've been hearing of lately is that show Succession. Have you heard of that?
No.
I've not watched it. It's like something about these corporate fucking dorks, dude. It's basically like a foray into like the gay fucking tribal world of anyway.
That's what the actual show's about. The corporate
Actually, dude, I
tribal flexing.
couldn't even. You know what I mean by tribal?
You're not selling it to me very well.
I'm not trying to sell you on it. I don't want to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm more into movies because it's like
I prefer that.
you're only committing a couple of hours of
or a
your
few
life.
even. I don't care. Like I love a long movie.
Sometimes if there's like sequels and shit, you're like, well,
Yeah.
now I gotta watch that one.
I feel like a good 3-hour movie is the perfect bridge between like a fucking huge series and like a short hour and 20-minute movie.
Most movies aren't 3 hours, but
I know, but you can't really tell like a good super deep story without that much time.
well, have you seen the extended Lord of the Rings?
No, dude, no.
So
I
they
tried. I almost tried, but
Because
I've
I
not
have
yet.
those on my Xbox video. You can check that out.
I mean, those are on Max. Those are all on my
The extended
my
version?
list. Yeah, they
Okay,
have
nice.
all the extended versions on there.
Well, yeah, because you told me you've already seen that theatrical release.
Yeah.
Is
On acid, by the way, which was insane. The first time
Well,
I
you
ever
should
watched
watch it again, normal. But however, if you're gonna watch it again, there's actually it's not a big debate. Most people prefer the extended that are huge fans, but some people point out, and I think correctly, that there's a few cuts and scenes that are actually better in the
On the short.
theatrical
Yeah.
because they're like they just made it better. The extended, however, has additional scenes that are good. It's the only reason why they were cut is because it's like
Too much.
Miramax didn't think people would go to a theater and watch a 4-hour movie.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, and then on
Imagine trying to get your girlfriend to sign up for a 4-hour fucking movie, dude. I can't
and
get
it's
it.
like, and Lord of the Rings wasn't big yet because it just
Yeah.
happened. So you're just like, about what? There's
Yeah,
like
I don't
wizards
care,
and
like,
elves
I gotta
and
sit here for
dwarves
4
and
hours.
shit and orcs. I don't want to go see 4 hours of orcs versus wizards,
Dude, chicks cannot handle long movies for the most part.
I did get my wife to appreciate those movies for what they are because of the integrity. Like, every piece of weapon and armor you see is real.
Sure.
They spent 6 months just smithing
Nice.
before the movie came out.
That rules.
I think the only thing that's fake is the Witch King's comically large mace, Morningstar. That thing that's like,
yeah.
that thing's. It's got a little bit of weight, just so when he swings it, it doesn't look like foam, but it's mostly foam. It's like a lead ball in the middle, then foam.
Damn.
And,
Yeah. I always
but
think
they-
about that kind of shit because
they
there's
crafted all of it, and then
I mean, most movies and shows do that, like.
Well, not anymore.
Vikangz, dude.
Even by then.
Which I just finished, and it was fine.
Do they blacksmith all their shit and film on location?
Well, they got a lot of gear, dude. I think they filmed on location for... Yeah, they did film on location
That's
for
cool.
a lot of it. It's so funny, though, because...
That's based.
The whole plot line is basically like, yeah, Viking... I mean, you're not led to believe that they're going to win every time, but they basically win every time, and then they basically go everywhere. And this is like 5th century. So...
Is there an actual date?
Maybe.
'Cause
Yeah, I think there was one
like,
point...
It's supposed to be based around at least Ragnar, right?
Yeah, which is around...
it Ragnar the Red?
Ragnar Lodbrok, which means
Okay,
hairy
yeah.
trousers in English. Like that's so funny how those guys will have like sick last names, but then translated to English, it's like, yeah, nice hair or something like.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, actually,
or furry trousers.
My wife got really into Norse shit for a while, and she was like reading just like common like
I did too,
names,
dude.
and there's like fat butt.
Yeah, seriously, but it
It's like-
sounds cool in their language.
Yeah,
so.
in their language it sounds fine, but then you translate, oh, that's big tits, fat butt. That's her
Yeah.
name. I
Yeah,
guess
dude.
her parents just called it.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I
knew.
I did get very much into Norse mythology when like we discovered Amon Amarth and stuff way back in the day.
What, in high school?
Yeah.
And you're like,
Dude,
yeah, that's cool. as
You don't
hell.
remember, dude? I got like the Elder Edda and the Poetic Edda, which was like their
MCU?
basically, yeah. I bought those off Amazon in like 2010, like,
That's hilarious, dude.
and most of it's written in prose, which is like, it's cool still, but it's kind of annoying to read. It's not very like super cohesive. It's good stuff though. I mean, I think we've talked about this. They have a lot of good history, but it just gets cucked by these fucking dorks. Like you seen these TikTok fucking Vikings recently?
No, I don't watch. I'm not on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok, dude, but people are on TikTok and then posting it on Facebook, and I'm like, why did you do this to me? Like, there was one I saw that, and I'm sure if anyone is still listening to this, that it was these two guys got dressed up in their...
Hey, we know Moad Deeb is still listening.
It's their... Sick. Shout out, buddy.
Shout out. You're definitely our top fan, buddy.
Top fan, by the way, and what a guy at that.
I would have said your whole page name, but you changed the name, and
I can't remember.
my
Yeah,
bad.
I got
can't
it
remember
either.
what you changed it to. I just know it's Moad Deeb.
Yeah.
Definitely our top fan. He shares all their shit.
But yeah, it's these guys getting into like not even like traditional like Viking garb armor. It's like just like what people now think it looks like, and they're walking through a fucking hotel. Two guys, and they're good-looking guys. Like but they're just fags, dude. And they're doing English translated like Viking songs like loudly through the halls of this hotel. It was one of the worst things I've seen in the last like
What the hell?
dude, it was one of the worst things I've seen in the last 2 months.
Those guys need hecklers.
I know, it's like I'm like, I saw that and I was like, did these guys just discover Amon Amarth? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, they didn't even finish the discography yet. They just heard the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
4 or 5 albums.
Yeah, they
They're
heard
like,
the
"Yeah, these guys
Crusher
will-"
and they were like, hell yeah, dude.
Remember
Which
the first-
understandable, but
the first album till fucking what is it, Twilight, the one where he's like,
oh, actually, that's probably the one they heard because that's the most popular one, Twilight of the Thunder
I
God.
think that one. That'd be so. What if they just ended on that?
Oh, and actually, they could have ended on with Odin on our side, and that would have been, holy hell, that album rules.
I actually really like Twilight of the Thunder God.
I do too. That was when they really hit their
I have
melodic
that on.
stride.
I have that on picture disc.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that album fucking rules, dude. That's, I mean, there's like a good debate about like classic, like them being actually metal versus their classic like super melodic shit.
They're melodic death metal.
Yeah, I mean, always have been.
People try to
I
call
think
them
that was the-
Viking metal though, which is not a thing. I'm like, yeah, they talk about Vikings.
I mean, like
So what-
Bathory is probably the closest thing to Viking metal because they're like, da da da, ha ha, like.
Oh, like actually trying to incorporate
Yeah.
some. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah.
That kind of.
They
yeah.
got some good shit, dude. Actually,
Bathory.
yeah, they got a couple good songs.
Sure. Amon Amarth up to Yam's Viking. So basically, the last good album Amon Amarth had was Surtur Rising.
Oh yeah, I do remember that coming out.
That was in high school, dude. Every day in my headphones, walking through the Commons, I was hitting fucking Destroyer of the Universe.
I think
so
that-
good.
I do think that was their last solid album.
Yeah, everything else.
And even there, it
sucks,
was
dude.
like kind of good. Like
Oh no, dude! There's oh my
I'm
god.
not 100% down with that album.
One of their best riff, in
pretty
my
down with
opinion,
that.
is from that album. It was on, not Wrath of the Norse. Okay, is this good casting?
Just say that's the last album you liked by Amon Amarth, and let's move on.
All right, well, I don't know. You seemed like you wanted to talk about it, so I was trying
I'm
to...
just going with what you're saying, dude. I'm trying to make good conversation.
I didn't even look at any of my notes yet. But
We're talking about movies, dude. You want to go back to movies, or do you want me to pull up a note?
Well, the bottom line for the movies thing is, yeah, I'm on my
Have you seen
movie
all the
grind
Rockies?
now. I mean, I've seen like 2 of them
Which
way
ones?
back in the, and I don't care because I don't. That's
Hang
not.
on, which ones?
I'm too old now.
No, not true. Which Rockies have you seen?
1 and 2.
Those are the best ones.
Okay, so we're good then, right?
No, because you probably saw them as a kid, and you're like, "It's boring."
No,
When'd you see them?
no. I feel like I would see them now and be like, that's boring. But
Well, I know you have ADHD,
I liked them when I was younger.
but
yeah, exactly. My
if you
my
want a
mother
good-
ruined my brain when I was 11.
dude, if you want a good movie with like things that matter, the first 2 Rockies are so good. Those are actually both of those are my top 5.
Dude,
I think it's like
you can hit me with some solid movie recs
Rocky
after
1,
the cast.
Rocky 1, 2, Lord of the Rings trilogy is probably my top 5.
Wow.
Maybe not necessarily in that order, but those are my favorite 5 movies.
Yeah, I'd put Lord of the Rings up there, but this is horrible casting, I think, maybe?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know either, dude.
I'm sure our fucking 5 fans don't mind hearing what movies we like.
True. They
What
probably
movies
like them
do you
too.
like, bro?
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
Oh, well, there was one thing in the Vikings. So, what I was going to say is basically in the show, like I said, the Vikings basically never lose. And then also they discover the whole world in the show. Which
That's
is kind
funny.
of, I mean, I don't know. There might have been some unwritten shit. But like, for example, the first place they go is obviously England in the show anyway. And I know the show is not based on historical fact. That's why I'm talking about this.
Well, the
because
Vikings
it's funny.
did fuck up
Well, they did.
England
Dude,
for a while.
They did, and they made their fucking way around. But, like, so they go to England. That's a whole like 2 seasons of the show, and then Bjorn, this first son of Ragnar, he's like, yeah, I don't fuck with this England shit. I'm gonna go find this other land I heard about via piece of paper, which is the Mediterranean, and it's a oh wait, no, I was gonna say it was a nondescript Mediterranean land, but actually, they did say what it was. I think it might have been Sicily they made it to, or
Dude.
something, dude.
They would have just known about that.
Well, they didn't in the show, and again, the show is not historically accurate. We understand that.
Okay, this really matters.
And then they end
Do
up-
you know,
They end up in
can
the
you
dunes.
look up like what year?
It was like 500 something,
Okay.
5
'cause
something for sure. I know that for a fact.
Everyone knows about Italy by then because of the Romans. So the Western
Well, yeah,
Roman
they knew about the
Empire-
Romans a little
the
bit,
Western Roman Empire would have fallen by then.
and it was
Classic,
it was
like
gone.
Italy, but
In the show, it was
the
gone. So
Eastern Roman Empire
I don't care
was
about
going hard.
dude. I don't
by
care
then.
about the real. I'm trying to tell you how ridiculous the show is.
I know. I'm trying to just.
So now we got sandwiggers. So they went there and then they end up somewhere where it's just dunes. Like it looks like the Middle East, and you're like, okay, fine. And then they somehow get you gripped on the story that they happened upon in there. They leave. Then they go to Rus, and then and then at the end, the very last season, the last person in the show that you could possibly care about, which is Uba, which is one of Ragnar, the only cool one of Ragnar's sons left, lands in America in like 500. And I was like, when they landed there, I was kind of like, you can't tell right away that it's America. They just call it the Golden Land. And so you're like, all right, sick. And
Some
then
Indians show up.
and then you start seeing these animals, and you're like, and I didn't want to say anything yet. My girlfriend was with me, and then after a while, I was like, is this supposed to be America,
There's
dude?
like a badger, a raccoon, and a grizzly bear, and you're like,
I was like, okay. And then I asked her, I was like, is this supposed to be America? And she was like, yeah, I think so. And then Indians show up, and you're like, and then I was like, okay, so everyone dies.
Well,
Actually,
so they did the. Norse
I know they did, but
did
Leif
set up a
Erikson was not
colony
in
for
the
a
party in the
second.
show.
They set up a colony for a second, and then basically what happened was they set up like a thing, and then by the time winter was over, they dipped because they're like, this sucks.
That's crazy because winter would suck way harder back
Well,
in Norway.
they just didn't want to leave during winter. 'Cause mobilizing everything and putting it on the boats and leaving during winter is bad.
Anyway, dude, of course, the Norsemen have been to America, actually discovered it, by all accounts, before the British or whatever. But in the show, I care about these characters, so I'm like, okay, everyone's going to die, because obviously none of them were left by the time we got to America, you know? But that doesn't happen. They just kind of, like, make cool with the Indians.
Make cool?
Yeah, they were totally cool. Like, it was weird. Like, again, historically inaccurate. There was just some weird shit. And another gripe I have with that show is that it was pretty well written for the most part and dramatic, but they do these anytime there was a dramatic scene, like a character, like an important character dying or like something, like the main characters would say something like super hard hitting and powerful, or like sad, like, oh fucking, you'll be in Valhalla soon, brother, and you're like, damn, I'm gonna miss that guy. And then they would just make the guy talk for like 5 more minutes, just saying like sad shit. And you were like, all right, dude, like, Jesus, like it would be sad at first, and then the character would talk for another 5 minutes, just like he had an audience, like, to be sad in front of, and I was like,
well,
what the
audience.
Fuck? But yeah, I mean, anyway, too many scenes where it could have been emotionally impactful that they just
such a long goodbye.
Yes, such a long goodbye, dude. And I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not sad anymore. Like,
I think in The Patriot, when a dude sees his son die, I don't think it's 5 minutes. I think it's like a solid minute 20.
That's cool. That's perfect. That's all you need.
Because his like child is in his arms dead.
Dude, if you were dying right now, I couldn't think of more than a minute and 20 seconds worth of shit to say to you.
Yeah, a minute 25. It's like, okay.
I'd say something. I'd be like, dude, I'm so sorry. We crushed it. We had hella fun. And then I'd be like,
what's gonna happen to the cast, dude?
I'd be like, are you, like, how close to dying are you?
Like, are you actually?
Are you dying?
Like,
are you dying like right now, or do we have some time?
You want to hit a cast real quick?
Yeah. Is there time for a death cast? Do you think?
Death
dude?
Cast, fucking, that'd be hilarious. Just picture like the thumbnails, just me dying.
Just you with a gaping stomach wound.
Yeah. So, Blockbuster's weird.
You're like, man, swords hurt way more than I thought they would.
Like, if you had to guess what weapon would hurt the most, I didn't think swords.
I didn't think swords was at the top of the list. Yeah, good show though.
It's brutal because it's like, it looks like a big dick. I just got killed by a big metal dick.
I just got penetrated.
Oh,
damn, yeah.
that's funny, dude.
Getting penetrated to death. That's basically what everyone did up until very recently. You just got penetrated and then
people
died.
Stabbed each other.
Yeah, that's penetrative.
Yeah.
Yeah. How I long for those days, though. Like, how sick would it be, like, if you were just
well,
like...
dude, it depends where you're at and what year it was. Because it's like, there was some good times for a bit. There was some worst times you could imagine.
Yeah, but being like a knight or a soldier or, like, some kind of warrior, like, dying on the battlefield by sword versus, like... Oh, I ate too much garbage all my life, and now my lymph nodes are swelling to God knows what.
Pancreatic cancer from eating only Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
That's
such a shitty death.
Yeah, but
stab me any day.
You enjoyed your life the whole time?
True, yeah, you probably had way more chill times.
However, when it's like back in the day, if you're like a knight that's in shape, your endorphins must be just raging because you're just... all you do is kick ass and are active.
And the stuff you eat isn't
and
like
everyone
actively...
just has to like respect you because it's like...
automatically, yeah.
Yeah, you're sir something. You don't call peasants sir.
Yeah.
Even, dude, honestly, I don't know. There was like no medicine that was good, and like you had to toil in the dirt, but like...
yeah.
Just could you, like peasant life, just every night, just you
I'd
go
take...
to the inn with all your friends every night, and then it's like on the weekends, you just everyone chills in the whole village.
Dude,
every single person you know.
I'd take pre-medieval peasant life over this. You know what I mean? Any day of the week.
Pre-medieval? That's like Roman.
Yeah, even like pre, like close.
Pre-medieval rules.
Medieval does
if
too.
You're Roman. if you're anywhere outside of Rome and pre-medieval, that sucks.
It also heavily depends on who you are because, like, there was just slaves everywhere. Like, you could just be
Oh, yeah.
a slave. Like, it didn't matter.
1/3 of the population
Yeah.
was in slavery.
You didn't have to be black or anything. Like, you could just be a slave. You would.
Dude, anytime anyone conquered anybody back then, they would, like, any guy who wasn't strong enough to rise up, and even a couple that could rise up, they'd be like, oh, you're a slave.
Damn.
You just...
Sorry. And then your
Or just
only
like-
hope was like. Your only hope was like seducing somebody who was in power, maybe if you're fucking lucky. That's what happens in Vikings a lot. Like they were like
Some slaves get laid.
It'd be some super hot slave, and like one of the guys would be like, "You're a free woman now." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. You know this bitch is dying in the dirt, dude."
Yeah, well, like, I guess the historically
I'm sure it
accurate
happened.
part is they banged the slaves.
Yeah, I mean,
They
but
didn't set them free.
there's like 2 instances in the show where like a slave becomes like a high societal status based on who she was fucking, which that's kind of like today.
I mean, some slaves back in the day did have some status. Roman slaves, especially, like a lot of like
you have
if
rank.
you were,
You had
like,
rank.
If you were like an estate owner, and you're like your main slave, they would have on them like paperwork. They'd like, I have permits to purchase property
Oh.
under the name of my master.
Nice.
And then, if you were just like if you were a Roman peasant, that a rich guy's slave would have more like sway than you, because he'd be like, do you know who I represent? And like that guy could power trip on you, and you could just be like, my dad makes bread.
Nice.
Yeah, and the guy's like, oh yeah, well the guy who enslaved me fucking makes shields for the Legion. And you'd be like, I guess he wins. I don't know.
So what do you think? You don't you prefer this?
Yeah, actually.
It's comfier for
I mean,
sure.
it's still better, dude. We got like the internet. And,
It's
like,
comfier, but dude, you didn't.
They
We
didn't
wouldn't.
have, like-
They didn't know what they didn't have.
They didn't know what they didn't have.
You were just like your main points of joy were like sex, booze, and like making people laugh. That's
yeah,
like
but the
still.
booze, the booze was fucked back then, dude.
I know.
like-
I thought about that because they drink so much, and I'm like, that shit's probably dirty as hell, dude. Like now we
so
got
the
triple
the
distilled
Romans
vodka.
And the Greeks were just this wine country, you know. So like, they probably
Okay.
had just wine down to a science. Like, just let grapes rot in jars.
Yeah.
They're good at it.
Yeah.
So like, those guys were just drunk on wine.
Dude, you know, every morning for them was like just complete maximum dehydration. They were just like waking up.
Well,
They didn't have a water bottle. They had to go like stumble to find an urn.
Well, so like the Romans had actual clean water. Well, until later. For a lot of the Roman period, they had clean drinking water and clean bathing water. Everywhere else in the world, it was like in we call the Roman era classical. In the classical era, like Europe, it was just safer to drink beer. They would make beer, but it would be like the beer back then was like 2%, because they weren't trying to make shit that got you fucked. They were trying to make like, oh, well, it's boiled water and wheat. Yeah, if you drink a lot, you'll get fucked up, I guess.
I thought they used to cut wine with water back in the days.
It depends. So like, either water or like if Roman officers wanted to drink with the boys but not get fucked up, they would either water it down, or what they used to do is actually crush up amethyst and sprinkle amethyst into the cups for some reason, and I guess that makes it not as alcoholic. But then they're just drinking gem water.
True. I have to piss.
Yeah,
Hang on, we're
yeah,
gonna come
you
right
do.
back
Go
to this.
piss.
I'm dying.
And we're back.
Okay, guys, we're back, and that's enough of all that. I think.
A new location now.
Yeah, we actually switched spots. Now we're at Queefcast HQ location 2 now because
Secret
my
bunker.
girlfriend was tired of staying in her room, our room. So
How are the levels looking in the new location?
looking good.
Our
We're
mics are
looking good.
Probably should have asked before we press record. Anyways.
True.
Anyways, guys, me personally, in 3 days. I'm going Salt Life for a week.
72 hours. He's gonna be full Salt Life,
For
dude.
my birthday, dude. I got a house at the beach for about a week. It's actually, I think it's like 6 days, but I'm off work for 8 days.
That's a fat vacation, dude. Jesus.
This is my biggest vacation
Damn, dude.
yet.
I take is like 3 days.
No, it's my biggest vacation yet. So basically,
Otherwise, I'll lose my house.
so I usually have paid time off every year for my birthday.
How much you get, by the way? Sorry. PTO per year at your job?
Well, I get 40 from the state because we live in the city. So
and then you get more paid on top of that?
And then I get more.
I get 40 period because my boss is like, that's all we legally required to do, so fuck you.
Yeah, I get 40 from the state.
I use that getting sick.
We get cumulative. Cumulative. 40.
Wait.
Oh!
Go on. What was that? Sorry.
No, that was a historical moment. You don't want to.
Well, now I don't know. There's so much around it. Like, yeah, I just hit my first Queefcast fart, which I've been vying to do.
This guy just male ass queefed.
I don't know. It wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Male ass queefed.
I romanticized that moment for so long, and I don't know. It didn't feel as good as I thought it was.
People look back at this. It's the first male ass queef, at least declared.
Declared,
the first declared
because
male
you've
ass
hit
queef.
some covert male ass queefs.
Most of the time, that was my chair squeaking. To be honest.
Well, yeah, but you definitely did some with "He's literally me, bro." I remember that.
I actually edited out most of those, but
yeah, not on Spotify or Apple. So
no, on that. It's all the same version. Anyways,
sure.
Bro.
Okay.
What were we just talking about?
We were talking about how you are going full Salt Life soon.
Salt Life, yeah. So this is my biggest vacation yet. My work gives me
nice 8 days. That crushes.
It's required 40 hours per year from the state, and then it's 40 cumulative. So like, anyways, by the fiscal year, I'll have 40 hours from my job. So yeah, I'm good, man. This is gonna be my longest vacation yet. We have an actual beach house instead of a hotel.
It, dude. Oh, I wish that was me so bad, dude. I get 40 hours a week, and I always spend it all being actually sick.
This house is for like, it would be ideal for like 3 to 5 people vacay, but it's just my wife and I.
Damn,
It's
dude.
got multiple bedrooms, multiple baths. It's got a patio with a hot tub and like a swinging like, one of the swinging like patio chairs.
Damn, what if me and Alexa come out there on Friday, dude? It's already paid for.
You have to declare. You have to declare guests.
What?
You have to declare guests.
Or what?
For the house.
How are they gonna know? They got cams?
I don't know. The fact that they make
just
it
say
so
you don't
formal,
want us there. It's fine.
For the fact that they make it so formal that like you have to like register like, are any other cars gonna be there?
You've never lied on anything like, dude? I'm not allowed to have animals at my house, like, and I have like a zoo in my house.
I'd be more inclined to lie about where I live normally than at a beach house.
Huh.
Because what if they kick me out halfway through my vacation? I already have my time off request.
Well, we wouldn't show up until the end.
What am I gonna do? All I'm saying
Will
is...
they kick you out on the last day? You're gonna be...
All I'm saying is I was actually thinking about being like, oh, what if we let Tim and Alexa come over for... Oh, sorry.
What if we park down the road? It's fine. Nobody knows.
Time bomb Tim and his girlfriend. What if we let them hang out for like 2 days in our beach house? It's like 3 bedrooms.
It's a lot of rooms for 2 people. I mean...
Yeah.
You guys could sleep in different rooms. That would rock, dude.
Nah.
How nice would that be, dude? Get a whole bed to yourself for a night for fucking once.
What's funny is that we definitely have different comfort levels on like mattress firmness. So,
yeah.
If we have completely unagreeable beds, then that's actually might be what happens. Anyways, it's across the street from the beach.
Sick.
Every time we go to the beach, we get a hotel that's beachfront, like literally out the back window is nothing but sand in the ocean.
I mean, what
which
else?
Rules,
if you're going to the beach,
you just wake up.
Better.
Well,
it's a hotel. It's not like an Airbnb.
No, this is an Airbnb.
A hotel? Oh, it is an Airbnb.
This is the first time we've gotten like an actual Airbnb.
Okay,
like,
I was gonna say a 3-bedroom hotel. What the fuck? Where are you going?
No, hell no. That'd be way too expensive. No, so this is actually across the street from the beach.
Airbnb crushes, dude. That's way better option now, especially because...
Well, just before, it was like the hotels are actually on the beach.
Yeah.
And they have the market cornered because it's like they are on the beach. This is actually right across the street from the beach. So from the patio, there is an unobstructed view of the beach.
Nice.
So we're basically still there. If we want to go to the beach, we just walk down and go across the street. They have like 60 pictures. It looks awesome, dude. I'm stoked.
Nice. You ever had sandy, just gross beach sex?
Like on the beach, or like you come back and it's...
like in public on the beach?
No.
Maybe you should try it out, dude.
Well, the beach we go to is we'd have to wait till it was like night, like pitch black.
Twilight at least.
No. Like this beach is
populated.
It's pretty populated.
Never mind. I'll ask you later.
It's fine. Anyways.
True.
Yeah, one time, dude, I was at this very beach. Now I'm gonna wrap this up because we're gonna have to record a part 2.
Or whatever, you know.
Or whatever.
He's gonna be gone, so I'll do a solo cast, or maybe we'll squeeze in another cast.
Either way, forget the logistics. Either way.
True.
So last vacay at the beach, I brought some gummies.
Weed gummies.
I brought some weed gummies.
Nice.
And so we took them and then walked the beach, but it was like nighttime, so it was getting dark. And then we just walked. Eventually, if you keep walking, all the lights from the street that cast onto the beach, like, stop.
Gone.
So you just keep walking, and it's literally pitch black. It was actually the most black metal thing I've ever seen, because it's just different shades of almost pitch black. And you can just hear the ocean and shit, and you just know, like... I don't know. It was definitely the gummy, but I just kept thinking, like, dude, if someone just walked up and stabbed us both.
Wow. That was not where I thought you were going.
They could just leave us, both our bodies, right here. The ocean would take us away. We would never be found.
Yeah, you do get that catastrophe mindset on weed, don't you?
I just kept doing that. And I was just like, hey, we should start walking back, huh?
Yeah, try having beach sex after spazzing about getting
murdered. My wife
murdered.
was like, oh, you want to walk back? And I was like,
well,
if you don't, that's fine.
We can keep going,
but
yeah.
5 minutes later, yeah, we should probably walk back.
Damn, that's funny as hell.
And she's like, oh, you want to? I was like, at one point, I was like, yeah, let's go back. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. Oh.
Dude, I would love to see you in that state. That's funny as hell.
Well, I keep it together. So, like, if you didn't, you'd have to know.
Well, dude, if you start suggesting things out of left field, only somebody who's never been in that situation would not know.
Because the gummy was hit my wife, too, but she doesn't, like...
She doesn't have the anxiety.
She doesn't get the anxiety because she's only done that so many times.
Yeah, she's
I feel like
new
you have to do it
to
enough times. Anyways, dude, I'm just
if you smoke weed as a kid and then you become an adult and still smoke weed, it gets dark. It does.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell the deal... Well, I think it's like, if you do that, then you take a long break, because, you know, I went, like...
Long break, or if you do speed somewhere in between. It flips a switch in your brain, and it fucks you up. No, that's what happened to me. I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened to you, but that is what happened to me. You know, I'm going to divulge a little personal info here.
That's brutal.
Yeah, went through a speed phase, whatever. Anyway, after that, like, I started getting full-blown, like, heart attack, panic attacks, and I attribute it directly to that. But anyway, so you get paranoid as hell.
Yeah, dude, I don't...
And people get paranoid. They do. That's what that is.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with the queef leaf too much. Like...
Sure.
Yeah,
totally.
It's like a... I don't know, dude.
Of course you don't.
I need to be like drinking a lot, and then like I'll have like a little bit to top it off.
That's where I'm at.
It's basically just like if I have like 6 beers, then I'll do a little bit, and then I'll be like, dude, Donkey Kong Country's the best game ever made.
Yeah, I might have touched on this before, but yeah, smoking weed, like, it just, because I am wired to be like an addict for anything, because like I said earlier in the cast, my mom put me on speed when I was a child, so always chasing something.
His mama's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Which was just the doctor's Parmesan.
There's vomit on his sweater already. His mom gave him speed. He's nervous, but on the surface he just smoked the weed. Damn, that actually crushed.
That was a little fire, dude.
Damn, was that pretty good?
Fuck.
Holy shit, dude.
I turned the AC on, dude. It's getting hot in here.
Dude, what are we doing podcasting? We can play music. I should just do that.
Dude, I think it's easier to make it as podcasters and then be like, oh yeah, we can play instruments.
True. That actually might be what this is like we just get popular by this and then just be like, oh yeah, here's the music.
That's what the South Park guy said.
Here's all the music we made like 15 years ago but couldn't make it on our own merit that way.
There's a hilarious video of Trey Parker and Matt Stone with, like, they're just in a hot tub with some random Asian guy.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, so basically we couldn't get our band off the ground, so we just decided to make a hit TV show. And now
And
Now
then
that-
now everybody knows
this was
DVDA.
like, yeah, this was like season 10. They're like, oh, so now that like we're rich off that, we decided, hey, brother, let's bust out the band again.
That crushes, dude.
And then like they did like one thing where like that random Asian guy you think is just random, who's silent the whole time.
Yeah.
They cut to him just playing piano while Trey Parker's just sitting next to him, just making like faces, like oh.
Damn.
And it's actually really good piano. But I don't think
Yeah,
the
you'll
guy
have to
has
show me
anything- I think he's just in that video. I don't think he has anything to do with DVDA or South Park.
Well, I hope not. You're calling him Asian guy. I don't. That means nothing to me. I'm just like that's like color commentator.
If it was
shit.
just some random, like, I think it's funnier that it was an Asian guy than if it was just some silent, like. If
That
he was
is
some-
funny.
If it was some silent white guy, you'd think he was like maybe the producer or like he does like the voice of.
Yeah, it
fucking-
wouldn't seem random if it was a white guy. Like
Yeah, he's like the guy just Butters voice or something. I
yeah,
don't know.
but if it's Asian, you're like,
It's just
who
some
the
random
fuck?
Asian guy, you're like, who the hell is that?
Yeah,
Is that the guy who does Shitty Walk?
Yeah.
Hell no. You
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
You know that's Trey.
Yeah, true.
Mongolian.
Yeah, DVDA does crush though too.
Yeah,
like
it's
those
funny.
guys. I mean,
It's
just
like comedic.
I feel like most
not
people
really
who are into like entertainment are like usually like multi-talented like that anyway. Much like us, it's what. I mean, I don't care. It's just all so gay. So
No,
everything
dude,
else is gay.
You know
but-
what it is? Is like, you get some guys, just some guys that like the part of their brain, they were born to do something creative that entertains millions of people.
Millions,
And then
yes, millions.
You make that
coming
guy,
up here.
You
Yeah,
just make that guy fucking go to work.
he's gonna kill himself.
You make
if
that
you
guy
do
go to work 5 times a day for most of his day. So he gets home and he's like, finally, time for like the creative shit in my brain. And then you're just too tired.
Burnt, you're
so
burnt.
I guess I'll just watch Vikings.
Yeah.
And then nothing happens. And then
Nothing
you-
happens.
Next
yeah,
day,
for
you go
years.
to work
Nothing
and you-
happens for 12 years, and then you start a podcast. It's
Yeah, at work you get a great idea. Oh, that would be funny. You get home and you're like, fuck, dude.
I don't have the energy. Yeah.
I guess I'll just make a video of some guy puking at the caption when she queefs while writing your face. Oh.
Go on.
Second recorded, declared male ass queef.
2 farts in one day, and I'm off the antibiotics, so I don't know
Both
what that's
from-
all
yeah,
about.
so
Oh, you know what
those-
it is? It's probably because I've been drinking for 48 hours.
If you were sick, medicine shit farting in my place.
Dude, right now? Dude,
I'd be like, get out, dude.
It's hot in here
You
and
can't
shit.
do that. The AC's off for no background noise.
Oh, the air would be so thick
I'd be
with
like,
my
dude.
fart.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do that. Anyway,
So,
yeah,
guys,
maybe I'll do a solo cast next week. Maybe we'll do a remote cast. Either way, we're gonna get something out to you boys, but we're not sure yet because GE is going full salt life, and we can't get in the way of that. All right, that
Guys,
takes precedence.
guys, like, look,
Or
I know
maybe
you, I know you guys are
maybe I
big
drive
boys.
out there with the studio and
No, you
we hit a
guys-
salt cast.
I know you guys are big boys. You can handle me being gone for a week.
You can.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? We're either, I'm not sure yet. We're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna do Batman Two-Face. We're gonna flip a coin. We're either about to record one more hour, and then just release it next week, or maybe over the phone at Salt Life. Maybe I put my wife through an hour of me being like, hey, vacation postponed. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, you're like, I need 1 hour out of these 8 days, please. And she's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all right, it's okay. And she says okay, and then you're like, okay, but she didn't mean okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be in a bad mood casting the whole
yeah,
time.
so you're like, God damn it,
No, I'll
I
be
know
like-
what she meant with that okay.
No, I'll be like,
she didn't
dude-
mean okay.
Oh, did you really just fart? That wasn't funny, dude.
What, to me or to
Yeah,
her?
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
you, dude.
Yeah, I fart on the
Yeah,
the
because I'm
salt
just in a
cast.
bad mood because I know my wife's just sitting in the other room waiting for me to be done.
Yeah, if you're in a bad mood and somebody farts, dude, that's not funny.
Like, yo, we don't do that on the cast,
You're like, dude, the air's thick enough in here. What the fuck?
Anyways,
That fart didn't stink though, so thank God.
well, I think we're at a strong enough distance away.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we're at an hour and a half, dude. Let's fucking
It's-
cut
so,
it.
on the next
Leave the
part-
boys wanting less, as they say.
I'm gonna
Leave
give
them
a
wanting
little, I'm
less.
giving a little teaser.
Oh.
This is either going to be part 2 we're about to record right now, or next week. I got some ideas. When you're at a
Yeah, we didn't hit our notes. We didn't hit anything that we thought of this week.
Hey,
We
bro.
just-
So when you're at
this
a
might
metal,
not be funny. Is it?
when you're at a metal show, Or
Of course I do.
Some of our listeners might be like, "Oh, like a punk show."
No,
Yeah.
when you're at an extreme death metal
When you're at a metal show,
and you
or
go
I
way
get-
too
well,
hard,
this is-
band one, and blow your load.
That's funny too.
That's what I do
What
every
I was
time.
getting at was, I don't know about you, but I fucking hate stage divers.
Oh yeah, same.
So
dude.
I was trying to think
so
of
gay.
like anti-stage diving techniques.
Is this a note you had?
It is.
Oh, so we are getting one
We're
note
gonna
in this
elaborate.
week.
No, I got
Okay,
a couple
cool.
notes.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna have to say that for next time.
Oh, what? You're cliffhanging on that note? You think that's good enough to cliffhang? All right, I mean, I'm
I got another
interested.
cliffhanger. Do you want my other cliffhanger?
No, that's fine. My
I have one other
curiosity.
cliffhanger. You know what? My other cliffhanger? You get drafted for World War III. You want to fight the dragon or the bear? Queef on, queefing on.
All right.